Y'all make sure y'all jump in the comments. We're gonna be talking about Diddy all day. Y'all make sure y'all jump in the comments. We're gonna be talking about Diddy. Right now, my spot is being redone and painted and everything, so I'm in the garage right now. Let's get more Diddy. Everybody who was with me on the road trip yesterday, I appreciate y'all. We had 186 viewers.
Wix is your platform to perform on. A complete portfolio solution means you can tell your unique story with confidence. From choosing a name and design that fits your vision, to bringing your projects to life. Custom themes and layouts. Fine-tunable details and tons of animation options. Deliver an immersive experience. Spend less time on admin with live chat, forms, a detailed contact database, and one go-to inbox for all your messages. All while a powerful SEO toolkit lays the groundwork to maximize your reach. The platform is built for evolution, from a community building blog to a streamlined booking solution, or a profit-boosting e-com store. You can shape your online presence from start to scale. Go to Wix.com and start today.
And now we're going to turn to Sean Diddy Combs, the investigation, and new images of the raid on the rapper's home. Federal agents reportedly looking for evidence to back up allegations of sexual assault made by multiple accusers. Victor Pluto is in Los Angeles for us this morning. Good morning, Victor.
Good morning, Michael. We're not getting an inside look at the aftermath of the raid inside John Diddy Combs' home here in Los Angeles and in Miami. Also this morning, the fallout of another celebrity listed in one of the many civil lawsuits against Combs. This morning, new video showing the aftermath of those raids in the Miami and Los Angeles homes of the battle music mogul Sean Diddy Combs amid the firestorm of sex trafficking allegations. The video, obtained by TMZ, shows the inside of Combs' LA Golden Hills mansion after Homeland Security investigators swarmed the home. Cabinets and safes left open, papers strewn. In Miami, new photos obtained by DailyMail.com showing bedrooms raked over, drawers gone through. Sources tell ABC News guns were found in both locations, and investigators seized multiple electronic devices. Combs' attorney calling the searches a witch hunt, saying it was a gross overuse of military-level force. It looks like this case is heading towards a potential indictment. That is, if the evidence that was found in the electronics and the guns can be tied to Sean Combs in any way, and human trafficking charges or other charges that he might accuse him. The searches reportedly aimed to gather evidence to corroborate accounts from several accusers who spoke with federal prosecutors. The 54-year-old hip-hop record label executive establishing Bad Boy Records in 1993. He's been the subject of multiple civil lawsuits. One of them for music producer Rodney Bill Black Jones, who worked on Combs' The Love Album, accusing him of sexual assault and suing him for $30 million, saying he groped, harassed, and threatened him, and he was grooming him to pass off to his friends. One of those friends led to the actor Cuba Gooding Jr., who was added as a defendant to the lawsuit the same day of the raids. If Cuba Gooding Jr. is found liable for the claim, just like an investigation seems to be ongoing for Sean Combs, a civil lawsuit could also launch a criminal case against Cuba Gooding Jr. ABC News has reached out to representatives for Gooding, but they have not responded. Combs denying all allegations against him, his attorney calling it a premature rush to judgment based on meritless accusations made in civil lawsuits. No criminal charges have been filed against Combs. He insists he is innocent and will fight every single day to clear his name. Michael?
All right, thank you, Whitney.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Until next.
Hi, I'm Daniel, the founder of Pretty Litter. With the help of veterinarians, I created a health monitoring litter that helps detect early signs of illness by changing colors. But with advanced odor control, this litter keeps your home smelling fresher longer. Visit prettylitter.com today.
Federal raid involving hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs. Tonight's new video obtained by TMZ appears to show the inside of Combs' LA mansion after those federal agents swarmed the home this week. You can see the cabinets and safes left open, papers on the ground. Sources tell ABC News guns were found in both LA and Miami locations, and law enforcement sources tell us the feds are looking for evidence that could corroborate accounts of accusers who have spoken with prosecutors of the Southern District of New York. The allegations include sex trafficking. Combs says he's innocent and will fight to clear his name. Joining us now for much more on this is legal contributor Brian Buckmeyer. Brian, so we've got sources that say that among what appears to have been a mess left behind is involved in the federal raid. Law enforcement took some computers, other electronic devices. Does that mean anything to you, and when do you think, if ever, we might find out what they're taking?
What it suggests to me is that the allegations that Rodney Jones Jr. had in his civil suit are something of a playbook for law enforcement. Because in that loss, unlike the other four before that, including Cassandra, Ventura, or otherwise known as Cassie, Rodney Jones says that not only does he have video on his phone, but also that Sean Combs supposedly has surveillance and recording videos in his home that can corroborate some of his allegations. So it seems like law enforcement took that information and is going the next mile. Now, in terms of when we might see it, the question may be never. The question may be during the indictment. It all depends on what's on those recordings and how law enforcement decides to proceed going forward.
It's one thing to conduct this raid to investigate and try to gather more information. It's another thing to make an arrest, file some charges, and also you mentioned the Rodney Jones lawsuit. He had alleged there was a drug mule between Brendan
Yeah,
Combs.
on the
Now
Diddy
Brendan Combs
case.
been taken into custody, allegedly has charges on him.
Disney no connection yet. But if you look at the civil lawsuit, the way that Ronnie Jones has photographs of Brandon Paul, the Syracuse basketball player that somehow
Jump in the comments. What do y'all think about this Diddy case?
arrested supposedly on
Do y'all think P. Diddy gonna do a day in jail or not?
aircraft or whatever it may be. This seems like it could be a bad situation for both Paul and even Sean Combs. I practiced in the Southern District of New York. They do not play around. And what could happen here is if there is a connection between Paul and Sean Combs, they could be leaning on Paul now to try to get more information.
Oh,
about
Paul
if
was
there
snitch.
is in fact an actual connection, trying to get that connection.
Paul looked like a snitch.
Between Ronnie Jones's allegations in his civil suit, calling him a drug dealer, why he has drugs on him, and what
Jump in the comments. Tell me if y'all think Paul gonna snitch.
could be cutting a deal sooner rather than later, or it's going to be completely separate altogether.
Right. I don't think any of us want our homes to look like how that video looked like after a raid, as you said, and often look like that after federal officials or agents are conducting this kind of investigation. But we know that Sean Combs' attorney claimed this is an excessive show of force and hostility. I believe Sean Combs compared it to the military. Do you make anything of that? Is this kind of standard procedure?
It is very standard procedure. Unfortunately, as a former public defender here in New York and also doing some federal cases here, that's what you typically see. They're not kind, they're polite, they don't put their things back. But in terms of the excessive use of force, it's my understanding that one, they did find weapons in the home, and two, they might have been told that there are weapons in the home. And when law enforcement gets that information, they conduct themselves as such. So they're breaking into these homes where they don't know who's there, how many weapons are there, how large the
And they
space is.
steal.
And so they will.
You don't know if they stole his watches and jewelry. He got all kind of shit in there. You know they just stole some shit, stuffed some shit in their pocket. Who the fuck would know?
There are many more chapters.
Sure, he got some cash in there. He did. Rolexes, everything.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live at the
You know what I don't like? They tearing down our black movies. Y'all got these white dudes at Nickelodeon and these Jews that's doing all kind of abominations all over the world. Nobody's saying nothing about that. Nobody's pressing the issue in the Disney thing. Let's get into that. Everybody know about Diddy. Let's talk about Disney and Nickelodeon. All them things messed up. But they covered this up. They covered it up. What about the lady that got ate by an alligator at Disneyland? They don't talk about that shit. Because they protected by judges, everybody. DAs, they all tight.
Disney versus DeSantis. The fight may finally be over, and this thing could be a draw. The two sides have reached a settlement in their lawsuit.
Oh, they reached a settlement.
Matt Trezzy, he's joining us live in Orange County right now. So Matt, you spoke with some experts. Is there a clear winner here?
Not really. What both sides of this battle are saying is that this agreement could be the start of a new cooperation between Disney and the state. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, let the record show the board is unanimously in support of the settlement. With that vote, the Central Florida Tourism Oversight District and Disney reached a settlement agreement in a state court fight over how the park is developed in the future. Speaking in Orlando this afternoon, Governor Ron DeSantis said this signals a new beginning in the state's relationship with Disney.
We have an interest as a state in moving forward to make this region very strong. This tourism oversight board in that district is a big part of that.
Disney also put out a release stating, quote, "We are pleased to put an end to all litigation pending in state court in Florida between Disney and the Central Florida Tourism Oversight District."
All right, let's talk about these actors that came about. My thing is, was Walt Disney in on this shit? That started.
What's up, y'all? Gerald here, creator of Gospel
Child
Tunes,
Disney
host of
star
this channel. Back with another
Annie
video. You know, it's always a pleasure
McClain.
to find other
Y'all remember her?
voices in the entertainment industry that are singing
talked about all that. Why do they run to religion and all this stuff after they get off these TV shows? And they the biggest people in the world when they doing these TV shows. Next thing you know, they run to religion. They say they were on drugs, groomed, and it's happening in Hollywood for sure. I'm from LA. We used to call Hollywood Hollywood. We would hear all kinds of stories.
Okay, so I know that there are a lot of people that are wondering why
And she is a beautiful girl.
like
Beautiful.
believers in God are always trying to like tell other people about it. It's like why not just keep it to yourself, right? I've gotten that a lot since I started doing these videos. It's like China, we get it. You believe in God. If you believe, just believe, and then like you don't have to make others believe too. But I think there's a little bit of confusion, and I am going to hopefully clear it up for you today as to why I do it and why I make these videos.
Cause she
This
knows.
analogy that I'm going to use today is one that my dad told myself and my family a long time ago, and it always stuck with me. Okay, so we're going to call it Michael McLean's snake in the yard analogy. Okay? So say we're best friends. You come over to my house and we chilling, right? We watch a movie, listening to music, and I got like art stuff spread out, so we drawing and painting and stuff. And then I remember, oh, shoot, I forgot to take my dog out. Just stay here. Let me take him in the backyard. I'll be right back. You're like, okay, cool. I'll leave you in the room painting. I take my dog downstairs, and I unlock the door. I'm like, come on, Cujo. And right when I'm walking out, what do I see? I see a snake in the yard. So I grab my dog, rush back inside, close, lock the door, and then I go back upstairs to my room where I left you. I see that you've gotten up and you're about to leave the room. And I'm like, wait, where are you going? And you're like, oh, I wanted to go to the backyard too, get some fresh air from these paint fumes. And I said, okay,
Let you go back there with the snake.
I see you back.
Let you go back there
You
with
go
the snake.
downstairs, you open the door, you head out
That's how
there,
people
some
are.
fresh air, and oh,
You got
a
bit.
snake bite you. You throw it off of you, and you run back in the house, and you close the door, and you lock it, you run back upstairs to my room, and you starting to limp at this point, your leg is hurting, and you're like, China, I just got bit, there's a snake in the yard. And I say, oh yeah, I know, I saw it when I was going to take my dog out. What would your next statement be?
Why you didn't tell me?
Why didn't you tell me? You saw me headed in that direction. I told you I was going to the backyard. Why didn't you tell me there was a snake back there?
Right.
And I said, I
Bro,
don't
you
know.
gonna say
I
this
wasn't
to the
trying
chat?
to force what I do on you. So I just
Oh,
thought that you
yeah, he
should
said he's
learn
gonna fart
for
now.
yourself, as we all should.
I'm
you
gonna
know?
do an
'Cause I
interview
love
with my
you,
brother
so I was trying
soon.
to give you that freedom.
About his trip to the Philippines.
You wouldn't
He
think
just
that I
came
actually
back from the
love you
Philippines
if I
last
knew
night. He
there
was
was
there. How long were you there?
You told me, oh, I'm about to go to the backyard.
3 weeks in the
And I just
Philippines.
let
This
you
is your
wander
third
on back
time
there
going?
without warning you of the danger. Now, if you told me, oh, I'm going to the backyard to get some air, and I said, oh, no, don't go back there. I just saw a snake back there. Would giving you that information be forcing something down your throat? Forcing my beliefs on you? No, it's showing you that I love you and I care about what happens. I do videos talking about God to warn you about the snake in the yard. That's the point. I was headed in the backyard. By the grace of God, I got away from the snake before it bit me.
Mm-hmm.
Now I see others heading towards the backyard.
Yes.
I know there's a snake back there, and so I'm just
This is
warning
Anne
you and letting
McClain.
you know, yo, there's
The
danger in
girl
that
from,
direction. And now,
I forgot what TV.
you have a choice to make.
You know what she is.
It's as simple as that.
She's a
You
Disney
can either
actress.
choose to be like, oh,
And before she
I'ma go back
got drugged
the
and
way I came.
arrested and all that
or
shit,
you gonna choose to be
she
like,
got out.
China, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I'm gonna go back there anyway. Excuse me.
So she didn't
Now
turn out
notice,
like Orlando
nowhere in
Brown
my
and all the
analogy
others from
Or
Goonies.
Michael McLean.
It's been going on
Did
since
I
the
say
70s, 60s.
that I was gonna force you in
And
the
I'm like,
room?
why
I was
that-
gonna
why
force
did
them to keep you
the
from going in
singers
backyard?
and
That would be forcing something
people
down
from
your
back
throat.
in the day
I just
warn
said
us
that. You your own
about
person. You got free will.
these
If
people
you
that
wanna go
own
in
these
the
companies?
backyard,
Because it ain't
after
black
I
people
told
who
you that
own
there's
them.
a snake back there,
We
you
don't
know,
own the
so
companies.
you got
We
free
are
will.
the face of the company.
But just warning
Y'all
you
own the
of danger.
companies.
See, because I've been through certain things.
y'all doing this shit in every industry, not just music and movies,
People can tell you all day.
in
"Well, you don't know
commerce,
that. You
every
don't know
part of
God."
the
Well,
game,
that's
right,
the
LG?
thing. You don't know what I know.
It's a grooming process to
If I
get
ask
to
you
that
what
level.
your favorite color is, and you say, "Oh, it's
For
blue,"
sure, we seen it.
and I'm like,
A Jobs won't even let a black man be a manager.
does that make sense? No, because only
What?
you know your experiences in life. Only
An
you
Asian,
know
an
what-
Indian, a Mexican, a white person, they ain't hiring no nigga. It's rare to go to a Walmart, a Walgreens, a Food for Less, a Target, anywhere, and it's a black manager. I used to be a black manager at AutoZone. They got my ass up out of there. A white girl and a Mexican dude got me up out of there. They told on me about any and everything they could. And in our culture, we not snitches. So you know what I'm about to say about this shit? In our culture, we don't tell on each other and we don't tell on others. We have a closed mouth type of upbringing. Our parents tell us ain't no snitching, snitches get stitches. Y'all parents, y'all watch them tell and call the police and act like motherfucking Oh, okay, so everybody with a paler skin wants to be white. Trying to please, yeah. I don't kiss the ass of nobody. I don't look at people as a race. I look at you as who you are. You get what I'm saying? It's crazy. Let's get back into this. I had to get on that.
Talks about how spreading the word of God is difficult. It's not easy. Jesus is my example. He is the one that I want to be like. I am not required.
Y'all can sit there and lie, but it is what it is. And I'm not saying all black people are good people because a lot of us are some fucked up individuals too.
On that cross when he was crucified. I love God, and I love his son, Jesus Christ. And I try my best to live my life according to his word.
Now, do I agree with everything she said about religion? No. Go read books. Go look up the Emerald Tablets, Thoth. Go read the real shit. Because the shit that they try to, if somebody try to do this to me, I'm like, what the fuck is in that drink? Diddy wouldn't have got me. If Diddy would have tried to give me a drink, I would have took it. And I know what a bottle looked like when it been opened before.
Warn you of the danger that I know is waiting down there, and you still choose to go in that direction, I'm not mad at you. I don't hate you. It don't even affect me. But if you end up in trouble, just know.
But you know what I think he did? You hand a motherfucker a couple bottles that's not opened, and, you know, you be cool with a person, you don't show your true colors for a while, and then you finally give them some shit, they might go for it. So maybe he made people comfortable.
Fine. He's never tried
Yeah,
to
let's light it up. Come
reveal
on, we
himself
talking.
to me or
Come here
let
and
me
chat a
know
little
that
bit.
he cares.
I want
or-
to say this. In every industry, a black man can't get too high. Like at your job right now, do you feel like they're going to make you a manager? That they would ever do it? Ever just take you to the next level?
Yeah, there was a black chef. The lady who runs it is black.
Huh?
The lady who runs like Juice Schedule to the King's Day, right? She's black.
Okay, come on, let's get
Oh,
better,
black.
because I don't want to seem like one of these niggas that just, you know, just think, oh, our people is always that.
No, you're
Our
right.
people be in great positions sometimes, but in the industries
It's
I've
hard.
been in,
It's a lot harder.
when you have an alpha male type of mentality or personality like me, is it gonna be, am I gonna be, you know, when you are so much cooler. You are, you know, you'll kiss a little ass. Honestly, right? I'm not an ass kisser. My lips, see these lips, y'all? They don't kiss no ass. Ask my brother-in-law, do my lips kiss ass?
Man, it's like this. You don't want to be also honest. When you're in the
No,
industry,
answer that first so they know I'm not cat.
no, you don't get that.
I don't kiss nobody like
But that's why you're special in life. You have to learn how to
hold them and fold.
Same thing with kissing ass. You know what I'm saying? It's just version. But in the industry we in now, a black woman will get further than a black man any day.
A white woman, a black, any woman is gonna get further than a man. That's why I don't understand the concept of the man being the provider when the woman has always been the breadwinner. We were only the breadwinners when we had to go outside and do like landscaping and do some construction work. But when it comes to some thinking and and the appearance of a woman, people just love women. Look, if you go out by yourself right now, how many people is gonna be attracted to you? And you gonna talk to a nigga versus you being with a woman.
Or you, a person
When you with a woman, everybody speaks to her. They might not say nothing to you, but they gonna say hi to her. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I feel it in it too. Circle.
Right?
I respect
Especially
that.
when you with an outgoing woman. What? Y'all might get free shit all day. You hear me? Everything might be handed to you. Women are easier to meet people than a man. Women are more comfortable with women, and men are more comfortable with women. Am I wrong or right?
Yeah. Let's see what they do. So the day and age we live in now, yeah, that is true.
Right. Y'all jump in the comments. I need y'all to let me know. Shout out Sadie. If you jump in the comments, I'm definitely gonna give you a shout out. I got 1 on here, 3 on here. I had 7. I probably got like 100 on each because it's just people popping in and out. We got Sadie in the comments. I'm going live on both of my pages. We got 4 and 3 now. We got 4 and 1 now. It'll just jump. It jumps. We had 10 and it just jumps.
Oh, shit, this shit really did happen. The Disney story?
Yeah, I'm going through all of it.
Nickelodeon
We
all
can
that?
go into- Let's do that. You wanna go in on that with me a little bit?
No, that's fucked up. I don't want no parts of that. My thing is, why is all this shit coming out now?
Because it's the age of the truth. You can't hide the truth. We got the internet. We got everything to be able to communicate this shit. And people like me are content creators, and we gonna talk about it. That motherfucker. You can't even sweep that shit under the rug no more. Nickelodeon lawsuit.
I heard niggas from kids got raped today.
Oh, kind of shit. Disney kids too, from the Goonies, everybody.
The Goldie, that was my shit back then.
Yes.
Oh, I never said that.
Remember him?
Yeah, the fat guy.
Yeah, they say he was doing all kind of fat little weird shit to kids and shit back then.
He might be
And he was one of the writers and everything, and he one of the ones that was on keep Keenan and Kel. Okay?
Yeah, I remember that.
Something happened
Oh,
with
Mr. Good Burger, fat
them.
nigga.
Yeah.
Oh! Well, I can see it. He's a fat nigga.
He was old.
Jake and Josh, I heard about that too. Oh, this shit real?
All this shit. I wonder what happened with Zach and Cody.
Like, Tuna, I think it's been around.
Man.
I
Hey,
wanna
do
know.
y'all
Yeah,
notice
I wanna know. I wanna
they
know about that.
disappear after a while.
Yeah.
They don't just.
Tips. We've been talking about Dan Schneider, a former Nickelodeon producer of some of your favorite shows like
Producer.
iCarly,
Carly,
Joey 101,
101,
and Josh.
whoa.
We've been talking about him for a
Josh,
while.
all
I
that
believe
shit.
my most viewed video is about him, but now the streaming services are taking it seriously. There's some people who are going to share new
Hell yeah, when
information
you-
about
when
him
you
and his family.
fucking with little boys and shit, but the parents, you know, the parents was sold their kids.
Because Nickelodeon
The parents was in on this shit.
for so long. So
Come on, man. What kind of, what people do to incest and all that down south shit? They happen in black families too. Down south, kissing cousins and all that old shit. Yeah. Oh, Mexican families, that shit is real big. I've heard some gruesome stories. I got a homegirl, that's black that, you said I used to blatantly tell my mama and these people and this, that, and this about what was going on and nobody gave a fuck.
Excited for her because
Damn.
finally someone's taking it seriously. And it
My
seems like they're
cousin,
doing it right
this,
because
that,
it's a
and this, when
four-part
I go to
series
sleep, I'm
focusing on
waking
his
up, I'm
rise
naked.
and
You
fall,
know what I'm
featuring
saying?
interviews with cast, crew members, parents,
Coochie wet, feel like I
coworkers,
done
a
good
ton of
fuck, you know
people
what I'm
involved.
saying?
Yeah, one of the reasons I am excited for this is because I know Alexa. I have talked to her about this, working on this project, and she's telling me it's going to be a win. So I am.
But like I said, that's normal. Not normal and not regular. It should be tolerated, but
In other countries, that's regular. What's this regular?
no. When you using your job, that's like me, using my job
Take it back.
to take advantage of people. That's just trying to make a living. Who has dreams and aspirations. When you turn that shit into a fucking nightmare, what right do you have to do that? That's when I have a problem. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm above the program or shit don't happen. Stuff happens. Not at work. Right, but it's in every industry. At some place or some time it's different.
Phony. I want to know this. Would a woman, well, is it wrong for a woman in a position of power to fuck a man and he get in a better position? Is that wrong? The same thing these niggas doing to, you know, what if a woman did to a man? Reverse the roles, you know what I'm saying?
Or a man did to a woman.
Now, I get what you're saying, but reverse the roles.
Like how women use men to get up in life. If we
Yeah.
use them to get up in life. They
Facts.
got a problem. No. I don't.
How you been presented that? How you been presented that opportunity yet?
At this point, we all leaving.
Shit, no, not.
We from California.
We're not even-
Compton. I'm out in the Bay Area right now. Shout out to Cassie.
Vallejo, stand up. Brentwood, stand
President.
up. All my niggas
These
business.
people from all over the world, though. So these
Right.
might be people from different countries. What country are y'all from? See the name? See the last name? Right now, we're going through the Disney Stars
Fit?
allegations.
And especially with
And
him being
Snyder.
aggressive and nasty to
Here,
some
here,
of his
with
stuff.
R. Kelly. You know, R. Kelly talking about Puff? Yeah, he called him just talking about Puff, man. That's funny.
He said, I went down, you gonna go down too, nigga? You was with that shit too?
Yeah, that's right.
Really, the people that's pushing these people to do this shit is the ones I'm worried. You know, you gotta follow the money. The money, follow the money. It's above him. It's above them. It's the big dog. It's the groomer. It's them groomers, man. The soul sellers. Ohio. Shout out to Ohio. We do interviews, we do podcasts, man. Oh, you told me.
Listen,
I heard about the nigga, London Brown, too.
he has to do that because no company wants to do business with somebody who is being accused, have allegations against them for sexual misconduct and deviant behavior. Nobody wants to do business with them. All the shareholders, they ain't looking to give it up. They're like, yo, listen, give me that. Take that. You understand? They're gonna take that from you. The shareholders is gonna say, yo, listen to me. We all gonna pull out. No
Okay.
dig. We all gonna pull out our
Yeah, in
shares
California, it's
You don't
legal.
give up
You can
what
do
you
it
have in
here
the
in
company.
California.
I
I do support
around the airport
the
after
use.
his house is done with. I seen that
We
video.
have license,
I seen that video.
and
I
we
seen
got
that
the
look in
best
his
shit
face
in the
before.
world.
I seen
You
that
heard
look
how
in
he
his
was
face.
coughing. That ain't because he got a cold. We get litty for the city over here,
Mike
Daddy.
Owens, aka
Cassie.
Mike Cox, everybody
In
can call
Cali,
him.
this how we. It's a part of our culture. It's a part of black culture.
He didn't know how he
Sure.
was gonna pay his rent, and he didn't know how he was going to pay his
The
rent,
original hippie.
child support,
Cheech and Chong.
and his car.
Cheech and motherfucking
One of
Chong.
those, cabaret open. So, Mike being
Cassie, I appreciate you stopping through. But right now, I feel like we in a moment of truth that everybody's living in truth. All of us got skeletons. None of us is perfect. Not me, not my boy, not you, Cassie. We all done some shit, right? But when you being diabolical about it, and you like, you know what I'm saying? You being malicious with it, and you taking this shit to the max just because you can and you got money and power, and with people like me who are content creators, artists, producers, who really want to get on, who's inspired. And you know, I'm from California, so we don't run to the industry, we just do it independently. That's the way we were taught, especially in the Bay, right? But when you come from other countries, other states, to Hollywood, you damn near willing to do anything when you homeless. You homeless sleeping in your car or living at a motel or barely to afford an apartment, but you got real talent. You know what I'm saying? To bring to the table, and then people use their power to devalue you and make you sign these humiliation contracts and all this old weird shit. I don't agree with that.
That's how niggas get hurt. Niggas get
Where I'm
hurt.
from, yeah, that's how you get hurt. That's why they know who to play with. They don't. I used to wonder when I was getting views and I was a big artist, why labels wasn't hitting me up, why nobody was tapping in. I was wondering why the people I knew who was in position of power, who could have brought me in and got me on, why they didn't get me on. Now I know. It's because of that shit. Them niggas couldn't help me. Once they signed them contracts, in those contracts it said you could not go back to your black community and help shit.
Damn. At that moment, I would have seen everybody.
And them niggas signed that shit.
For real?
And they live in nice, beautiful homes, and they living beautiful lives, while the rest of us in the hood still suffer. And we still going to those jails that the record labels own.
Let me ask you a question.
The record labels own the prisons. So the music drives the black man to prison. That's why we're the majority. If y'all don't think vibrations is real and music don't drive people, you ever heard a song and felt some type of way? Have you ever heard a song and felt some type of way? Well, imagine listening to I'm about to go kill her. I'm about to go shoot her. And she's a bitch and he's a hoe and I'm going to kill everybody. Every single day. Every day. Pump down your throat, raise you whether listen to it or not. For your culture, if you want to listen to your people, you gotta. And then you had a Tribe Called Quest. You had those concerts, the Currency. That's why we be in the car together. He like to listen to certain music, right?
Yeah.
And I'll start playing some shit that's kind of like his shit because I'm like, well, I know how to listen to some grimy bullshit too. But that's not what he know I don't like that shit.
Yeah,
Even the
nah.
shit that I be playing for him, I just be showing him that, hey, I can listen to the fucked up pimp music and Draco and all this fucked up shit too.
That nigga said in the song the other day. I forgot he said it.
You hear me?
Y'all knew somebody said something about get up. Oh yeah.
I could sit around and play this bullshit too because I think that's what he wants to hear. And I'm just like, well, I'd rather hear it from these people than hear it from those people. That's really what I be on. Cause I'm like, well, at least they authentic with it.
I get what you're saying.
Them niggas, yeah,
They be saying it'd be the music be the same but different vocabulary.
this vocabulary, maybe a different beat a little bit. But you feel where I'm coming from, Big? We're gonna get some chicken. We're gonna take y'all to Popeye's motherfucking chicken. Let's let Gene get back there to it too. See you come back. But yeah, influence is a motherfucker, man. And our people, I'm gonna say, it was easily influenced. And I think it's because of slavery. So we already programmed. Niggas is already programmed to when they put a certain color up or do, these motherfuckers is strategic. Some people are really masterminds at this shit. And I don't think the people at the top is human. They can't be human.
Nothing. I'm just telling you right now. He was just collecting money from this.
They're not
dude,
humane.
Yo, man, we gotta make sure because he want to kill himself. He gonna kill himself.
But
Then he had that
people
tape.
will push you to the edge to where you don't give a fuck. But people that just naturally think that life is a game because they can make chess moves and press buttons and play with people's lives, there's something mentally wrong with you, and we don't need those kind of people in charge.
And he had that look in his face that he know something may be wrong. Or they may have something on him.
Right, Cassie?
Because they took things out of there. We may not have seen what they took, but they had bad...
I did music and I was a big artist in my city and everything. You know what I'm saying? And I used to wonder why. And now I know, and I'm so happy that I was able to just live a regular life and not have to go through all that shit to realize my talent, my contribution to hip hop. That's why I just do interviews and perform these artists, I talk to them and try to do these independent routes because I know what's behind I got further enough to see that someone right. And right before they probably was gonna proposition me, I already had jumped out. So that was just God working in my favor. I didn't miss out on that. I didn't miss nothing. I thought I did, but now I'm doing something about it. I used to be bitter about that shit. It used to bother me. It don't bother me. Not knowing, now that I'm knowing what was behind the curtain that I wanted to go behind, I wouldn't have went with that shit anyway. It wouldn't have lasted me, because I'm not that type of person. I'm a man's man. I wouldn't call myself an alpha male, because that's the label. I'm just going to call myself a person that thinks for himself and feels his own way. You go this way, you know, do something different. I don't do what other people do. I'm not a copycat. I like to create. I like to make.
Bags and boxes of stuff that they took out of it. So he knows. He's getting a play-by-play of what's going on. And even back then, doing that City College, when he was fired from Uptown Records, and what KC has to understand, they have used you to take down other black people like the Chris Browns of the world. But Chris Brown was always dead. I remember being with Chris Brown. I have a photo. I can send it to you guys. My daughter was young. She was probably
And who is
8,
they?
11 years
That's who
old.
I care about. I don't care about the person in the front of the camera. Of course, he's the fucking fall guy. P. Diddy is the fall guy.
At the time,
He is not the top boss.
these guys out of Chicago.
Somebody was putting him up to that, and he had to do
Because
it.
was this young
It
guy
was in the
who
contract.
Like, we want you to beat him and possibly
You
win.
want to be a black
Man,
billionaire,
when I met
nigga?
Chris Brown,
Let me show you what you got to do to get up here with us. This is what we do. This is what billionaires do.
When I met him,
Cause you gotta be fucking crazy to want that amount of money. I'd have fucked around and gave away half that billion and tried to make the other half back again before I just sat there and said, "I want to go to 2 billion. Let's be there and brag about it to the world while everybody's homeless." Come on, y'all. People don't care about nobody. Souls.
You look at how his image has changed because he's frustrated, because how he's being treated. First off, he was a young man when that happened with Rihanna. At that time, Rihanna was calling him, telling him happy birthday. They had a cordial relationship. But what I'm saying is, we have to stop tearing down each other. One thing you've never seen me go on any platform and tear down my own. I give insight to what's going on, but I don't say this
Man,
person.
Jay-Z had Rihanna so deep into
but
some shit.
I have to
Choose
remind
control.
people that if we have a show of beauty, imagine if Mr. Cosby, Sean Combs, Sean Carter,
Do y'all realize we talking about 1%?
Russell Simmons,
We're not talking about
Robert Kelly, if they
the
all
majority.
came together and stood together.
These are like 1 or 5% of the world.
You know what? We're
Of a
gonna set
trillion
up
of
some
people or
type
some
of fund or non-profit, and we're gonna dump each $40 to $50 million a year, and we're gonna make sure that people have proper representation. Because everybody deserves representation. Because we're gonna make sure the government cannot just come after us and make up, alleged allegations.
We don't trust
Because
them either.
anyone
Who is
think of
it?
an accusation. Just because there's an accusation.
Hey, y'all
that
should
doesn't
go
mean
do
it's true.
research on each and every person that's a part of the government, that's a part of Congress,
The government,
because the president don't really run shit.
has said, you know what,
It's them.
let's throw
Figure out who they are, who their family are, who their grandfather was. Did they own slaves? Anybody who ever got ancestors that owned a slave shouldn't be able to be in any position of anything.
enough to say, okay, well, you get to be monetized. All
And
you
if
do is
slavery
probably
happen
make
again, I bet you the roles gonna be
$25
reversed.
or,
Ain't gonna be us be
max
slaving.
maybe $800.
Ain't gonna be no nigga slaving. We're gonna be the slave master this
Only a
time.
select
Again.
few are making the millions of
Fuck
dollars.
that shit.
They have to give us
Not I.
few of us the opportunity to
20, 30 million followers, right? Tyson Nick, or whatever the guy's name is. Because they have to say we're being fair.
And we ain't slaving our own people like
And
we did before.
fall for it. And he's like, well, yeah, they got,
Really,
they
we
don't
some
have
peaceful
five
people. We don't want to slave nobody. But boy, we
They
hurt.
make $4 million a year.
We putting our energy towards ourselves.
Now,
Once that energy turned towards the people that really did the hurting,
because now they used to hold out
industry.
back and forth the Kool-Aid down our throat.
because it ain't the people. They don't give a fuck about y'all. It ain't about race.
Willingly drink it now, and
They don't give a damn about y'all. They just use y'all as a diversion. It's them. It's the people at top.
Business on. You guys are one of the few platforms that bring actual people on.
That's a good diversion. Man. Y'all think they give a fuck about anybody who ain't in their tax bracket? It's crazy. If you ain't with what they with, they don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about your vote. None of that.
And for Mr. Combs, look, I wish
We got to come together as a
he
people.
can overcome this, but he can't overcome this unless you got somebody who's done it before.
Now, Diddy's track record.
Y'all got to
right,
get
over
ready
the
to
years,
out
we've
y'all
heard
people.
so many
Start
rumors
outing
about
y'all
this dude
people.
the
If they
last
doing
20
some
years.
fucked up scandalous shit, put
Sexuality,
their ass
like I
on
said,
blast.
business practices. For the most part, this is him. He stays silent. You know what I mean? He doesn't go out there. He's not throwing lawsuits. He's not really defending himself publicly. He kind of just lets things ride. Like, for example, like a 50 Cent. You're not talking about a 50 Cent the way you talk about Diddy. You have a lawsuit on your table in 20 minutes. You're not going to take this and have a lawsuit on your table in 20 minutes. So should Diddy, in your opinion, maybe change up some of that? And I know you alluded to earlier in the conversation, maybe him not personally coming out here and saying it's some type of representation. Or if you were to
And what you guys to understand, what if I told you that was unless you got somebody who's done it before?
Now, Diddy's track record, right, over the years, we've heard so many rumors about this dude the last 20 years. Sexuality, like I said, his business practices. For the most part, this is him. He stays silent. You know what I mean? He doesn't go out there. He's not throwing lawsuits. He's not really defending himself publicly. He kind of just lets things ride. Like, for example, like a 50 Cent. You're not talking about a 50 Cent the way you talk about Diddy. You have a lawsuit on your table in 20 minutes. You're not going to take this and have a lawsuit on your table in 20 minutes. So should Diddy, in your opinion, maybe change up some of that? And I know you alluded to earlier in the conversation, maybe him not personally coming out here and saying it's some type of representation. Or if you were to say something going on the right platform and saying it, give the opportunity to make sure he puts the narrative the way it needs to be. Do you think he will do?
Look, this is a different element for a different Sean Combs. You know, Sean Combs has never faced the Homeland Security investigative team raiding his home. You know, it's might have been a lawsuit here and there, somebody suing for their publishings, right? But we've never seen Sean Combs face civil suits at this level. Not at a level where we have a hashtag #MeToo. He's never seen this before. You know, silence is a beautiful thing. Look, I will always tell someone when they reach your Miranda rights, they tell you have the right to remain silent. He does have the right to remain silent, but you got to find those surrogates that can go out on your behalf and say, this is not the man that I know. And you got to pull those individuals out now while you have some lifelines left. Always say you have, when allegations like these happen, you have a small window to cash in your poker chips. You got a small window to cash in those favors. So now is the time to say, hey, Mary, I need you. as soon as the allegations have been disregarded, the first person I called and asked to come out was at the height of it all, December 2014, is Commissioner Shah. So, he has to start fooling those people because he has to create his own jury pool. Because they have changed the jury pool against him now. They have shown you that no man who has a sexual assault allegation raised against him, the charges have been filed, is going to win the Southern District of New York. Donald Trump will win, Robert Kelly, Jeffrey Epstein. They have all Harvey Weinstein will win. Right? All in New York. They have shown you that when they selected a juror supposed to be of your peers.
Hello world. So you talking to Manny Son, Fresh A, Fresh to Death. So today, it's been a good vibe. I've been chilling with y'all. Like this moment, I'm about to cut out. I work for the Sacramento Kings. I'm a chef. I work for basketball teams. I'm cooking and whatnot. So today's event, I got a game later. But we're gonna shoot one more segment before I leave officially, and we're gonna see how this goes. Man, aka Manny Son Fresh, aka Manny Bo. Holla at me, y'all. God bless that.
Public perception is important. That's what the rock on. Right, because you got two courtrooms. You got the courtroom where the case would happen, and then you got the courtroom on the steps and outside the court of public opinion. If you don't win on the courtroom outside, how do you win inside? Because right now, okay, tell me when you go and you have both jurors sequestered. Nobody's sequestered right now because charges have not been filed. So while they have not been sequestered, and they have the capability of being on their phone, watching social media, listening to the news, reshape your narrative. Reshape the narrative right now. Because you have the ability right now to control the message. You have the ability right now to control the mind. You still have influence. Look, you gave Howard University $1 million. They took your money, didn't give it back, but took your name off everything. We've seen that story before, where they did it to Bill Cosby. Every university, PWIs and HBCUs, took the money and gave nothing back. You're not going to get that goodwill ambassador money back. Those people have already formulated an opinion of you. You have to reach the mind of the seventh grade. You have to reach that mindset that's going to die to get on a jury, overseeing a potential Diddy trial, a alleged Diddy trial. Because why? They see a book opportunity in it for them. You got to understand, now people are going to really ride your coattail if you have no way to stop it. People are going to make money off of you and you have no way to stop it because you know what? They have paid as that's a good. What do you think about? Because you saying that right there. You think of you see a lot of engaged former artists, former employees that in hindsight may have spent a month with him, but they know this man's whole life story. They're on every platform, every publication saying that, oh yeah, I remember when Diddy was here doing this. I remember when Diddy was here doing that, doing this. This front of employees coming out and saying all kind of stuff. We're running with it. Everybody's running with it. What do you think about that dynamic? Well, because somebody has been